What's up, everybody? Doc 1985. There's levels to this. All right. If the rumors are true and Xbox is coming out with a new console in 2026, like an actual real console, not just a streaming box or like I don't see why they would make something like a Series S again, like that. That was whatever they come out with next has to be stronger than the Series X, right? Like or else unless there's a streaming box, right? Like they can't make something that's in between the Series X and the Series S. So whatever comes out next has to be stronger than the Series X. And if that is in 2026, then the Series X, for all intents and purposes, as far as next gen goes, in my opinion, becomes a failure. I will say this with confidence. The Xbox Series X is the best Xbox. What do I mean by that? If you're someone like me that has missed Xbox One, not Xbox, the original Xbox, you missed Xbox 360, and you missed Xbox One, right? You really didn't game on those consoles. Then the Xbox Series X is literally the best Xbox, and that's one thing that it has huge advantage over Sony. The amount of games that I get to play because I missed all those generations of Xbox games is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, okay? And I get to play them natively on the console, 4K, auto HDR. Games look phenomenal, okay? I played Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox Series X. I think last year I beat it. The first time I played Ninja Gaiden. And I had a phenomenal time. I didn't care if it was old or not. It didn't matter to me, right? So the Xbox Series X is the best Xbox. Meaning, again, if you've never played Xbox before and you want to jump into it, get an Xbox Series X, right? Okay. I could recommend it that way. As far as next gen console, it really depends if you care about Game Pass or if you don't care about Game Pass, and if you care about Sony's exclusives or not, which is fair if you do, right? If you don't care about Game Pass, then literally, unless you want to play Halo Infinite and a few other, I guess there are exclusives on Xbox as well. You would have to look to see what exclusives fit you the best, right? But it's not the best next-gen console. I would say it's on par with PS5, and in some aspects, the PS5 has been shown to beat it. It is what it is. Gran Turismo 7 looks better than Forza Motorsport. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. It is what it is. All right. With all that being said, the next Xbox, the only thing that I want from the next Xbox is one promise that I want them to keep. Everything has an option of 60 frames. That's all I want. If you got to make the developers do that, that's all I want. And the reason why I'm going to be hesitant on buying another console after this, whether it's PS5 or Xbox, is because what I have learned from you guys. You guys have taught me that, hey, Doc, the only place you're going to be able to guarantee you getting higher frames is on the PC market. That's it. That is the only way. If you leave it up to a console, it's going to be up to the developers to decide what they want to do. And that's why I have such a huge problem with Starfield running at 30 frames per second on the Xbox Series X, even though I love Starfield. You can see how many hours I have in Starfield. I think Starfield is a phenomenal game. I think people that don't like Starfield, it blows my mind how you can play Starfield and not like it. Now, if you're going to go in it already trying to critique it, sure, whatever, cool. But I think Starfield is phenomenal, right? But I'm not going to cap for the 30 frames per second, especially when they said that it was an artistic style and that's what they wanted it to do. And then on my Asus ROG Ally, I could play the game above 30 frames. Yes, everything is in low, but the game still looks phenomenal. So again, I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't you give us the option to have that? Hey, look, man, you want the game to look great? This is what it's going to look like, but it's going to run at 30 frames. The game's going to look horrible, but you can run it at 60 at this. Give us that option. They didn't even give us the option, and that's very unfortunate. They gave us the option with Redfall, but it was too late, and Redfall, the game itself, wasn't good. So the only thing I want from the next Xbox is the guarantee of 60 frames. And that was supposed to be the guarantee this generation, right? And it wasn't. So we'll see if 2026 there is a new Xbox and then the Xbox Series X just becomes obsolete. They are selling the Xbox Series X's right now for $350. I'm telling you right now, if you have mainly gamed on the PlayStation for most of your gaming career or history or whatever, go ahead and pick up an Xbox Series X, get yourself 3 months of Game Pass, and run through all the Xbox classics like I did. And I promise you won't regret it. It'll be some of the best gaming that you've ever done. Plus everything else that's on Game Pass that's new as well, like the Lives of P's and the new games that are on there, like Ghostwire Tokyo, I think is still on there. What else is on? Deathloop. I enjoyed Deathloop. I did like Ghostwire Tokyo. I know some people didn't like it, but whole bunch of different games on Game Pass that you could play and see if you like it. But I would definitely suggest you run through the old Xbox lineup if you haven't. Play all the Gears, play all the Halos, play Rise of Rome, play Quantum Break. Even though people say Quantum Break was bad, it is not. I promise. And see how you like it. But as far as for me, the next Xbox, guarantee me 60. But I know even if you guarantee me 60, you're gonna be lying. So I asked this in my Twitch stream today as I was playing Halo. Somebody actually asked me what happens if Xbox doesn't make any more consoles. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what you guys think I'll do? Do you guys think I'll become a PC gamer or a PlayStation gamer again? Remember, I used to play on PlayStation on the PS4. Not heavy, just a few of the one and done games. But do I go back to PlayStation or do I go to PC? What do you guys think I'll do? Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.